Hey guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, the main topic is should you be really summoning these collab hero units that's going to come in Exos Heroes thanks to the collaboration with Tales of Vesperia. And these hero units are Yuri Lowell, Flint Schiffer, and Estelle. And now the main question is, are these new hero units really a hype or a trap in disguise? So today I'm here to provide you guys my personal insights and opinions regarding these hero units. Alright, so let's get this started. So first of all, to begin with, Yuri Lowell, Flint Schiffer, and Estelle are normal fated hero units. They are not a general, and they are not coming with their Fate Core versions. Alright, so that's said and done, guys. Yuri Lowell and Estelle is going to drop at a chance of 0.5% chance from their own banner, and you can PD summon them after 28 multi-summon. They are being treated as a gold Fate Core hero unit, or let's say a general, which they are totally not. Alright, and their skills are not really that superb either. Yes, it's kind of interesting, but it's not something that would actually change the meta. So now the main question is, should you be really spending your valuable cess on them, especially if you are a free-to-play player? And my answer is totally no. You are not really supposed to spend your cess, especially if you are a free-to-play player, unless you are a really big fan of Tales of Vesperia series. Like, there are so many players out there who are really a big fan of Tales of Vesperia, especially the Japanese player, because Tales of Vesperia is a really big franchise in the Japanese gaming industry, as far as I know. Alright, so there we go, guys. So not really. And that said aside, alright, as they don't have their Fate Core version, that means they are not going to be able to enjoy the core memory. Core memory is the system in the game that actually can provide a boost of a maximum of 30% boost in their attack stat, defense stat, and health stat, and even combat power as well, if I'm not wrong. Alright, and that's a lot of stat boost right away. So if they really are not going to have their Fate Core, they definitely are going to have a heavy penalty in their stat compared to the other Fate Core hero units. Alright, and anybody in the Exos Heroes actually know by now that the Fate Core hero units are the ones that are actually dominating in every sector out there. Normal fated hero units nearly have no chance at all in actually making a really competitive gameplay out there, except for Schmidt. Schmidt is a little bit of, like, how to say this, he's a black horse. Alright, he's a black ship, so that's there. That's it to him. But anyways, when we are talking about the Yuri Lowell, Flint Schiffer, and the Estelle, they are really not actually worth that much of summoning, or let's say investing your whole of your cess into actually even PD them. Alright, so that's what I gotta say to you guys. Anyways, that set aside, they are not even overpowered, or let's say they are not really some broken units. Like, let's say for example, in Epic 7, when there was a Guilty Gear X collaboration, there were these two units who actually came into the Epic 7. One was Dizzy and the next was Soul Bad Guy. The Dizzy, she was the overpower unit. When she actually came, she actually really shaked the entire arena matches. Everybody was starting to use her because the kits, the active skills that she had was totally damn amazing. Alright, and that was the Dizzy out there. And if you were to actually bring some kind of collaboration into a game, there need to be something like that so that they can actually be used for a very long foreseeable future. But when we are talking about the Yuri Lowell, Flint Schiffer, and Estelle, I doubt actually, like, if anyone is actually even going to use them in the battles out there. Right? It's only for collection purpose. Alright, they're just like toys. You're just gonna use them around for toy purposes. Alright, unless somehow later on, when the developers are kind of like really interested in bringing out the Fate Core version of these hero units, then maybe at that time you can actually start investing cess on these hero units, provided they have actually new amazing set skill sets. Alright, if that's the case, then yes, at that time you might actually want to invest cess in order to get Yuri Lowell or the Estelle out there, because Flint Schiffer, you will be able to get him for free. First one from the core raid, and the second copy from the 7 days of login gift by Flint Schiffer. Alright, so yeah, Flint Schiffer is a free-to-play unit indeed already. No need to worry about him, and he's a really superb unit as well, especially when you actually are going to pair him up with Garf. Whereas for the Yuri Lowell, he's a really great DPS unit, and Estelle is a healer unit. So there's what there is to it. Right? And when we are actually talking about their foreseeable future, guys, it's a collaboration. Usually the collab units do not have a very good future in any kind of game out there because of the limitation of the developments that is going to happen with them. All right. Because when it's the collaboration, there's a lot of contracts going on, there's a lot of agreements going on, and when the collab is over, the game developers really cannot actually make any sort of like extra adjustment or whatever that is later on, right? And with that thing said and done, guys, what's going to happen? Yuri Lowell, Flint Schifo, and Estelle is definitely not really going to get those upgrades, possibly. All right, there's a very high chance they are not going to get really good upgrades if somehow the developers actually come up with the Fate Core version of these hero units, and they might not actually receive the core reverse upgrade later on, and so many other stuffs out there that might actually be very influential in the game out there. So that said and done, guys, not really good stuff, guys. I mean, like, looking into the future as well, not really a good investment of cess if you are actually going to summon them. All right, so to summarize it, all of the points that I just said, first thing, they're not a general, they're not the gold Fate Core hero units, so we are not really even supposed to summon them right away. If somehow the developers actually announce later on the Fate Core version of these hero units, maybe at that time you can actually go forward and start summoning them. Alright, that's the case right up there, guys, because the Fate Core version hero units really do get advantage from the core memory system, which can boost their stats by up to 30%, and that's very huge indeed. And that's it and done, guys. The next thing is like their skill sets as of now is not really that overpowered, so that like they really do not have that foreseeable future, or let's say they really don't have that usability for a very long duration of time. All right, they can easily be substituted by other hero units out there, so not really something to really boast about right here and there. So the only reason for you guys to actually summon them right now is if you are really a big fan of Tale of Vesperia. Alright, if that's the case, then well, go on ahead, nobody is stopping you guys. But if you are really a free-to-play player and you are really looking forward for the maximum value of your cess, then well, I really do not recommend you guys to invest your cess on it. Alright, the best units that you are supposed to invest your cess is first in the general hero units. Alright, the gold Fate Core hero units that usually have that ability to actually change the meta. Those kind of gold Fate Core hero units, you should be investing the cess on them. Alright, any hero unit that might have a really good hand on the influence on, you know, like affecting the current meta contents, those are the hero units that you should be really investing your cess on. And Yuri Lowell, Flint Schifo, and the Estelle really do not even scratch the current meta. Alright, so that's it, guys. Really not a really good banner, or really not a very amazing spot to actually start unloading your cess into. Alright, so that is what I have got to say to you guys. If you have different insights, different opinions regarding these hero units, let me know in the comment section below. If you are still going to summon, let me know in the comment section below as well. Anyways, for me personally, I'm not really that much of a big fan of Tales of Vesperia or Tales of Crestoria, whatever that is so far. I was actually longing out for like a better collaboration out there. How about you guys? Are you really a fan of Tales of Vesperia? If not, well, same, like we are in the same league. If you are, then let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so this is it for today. See you guys in that next video.